Hello artists, this is Miss Flavia, and in this video we are going to create a beautiful Valentine's project. Actually, it's going to be more like giving you flowers or giving you something. I had students that wanted to do a bouquet of flowers being handed out, and also we had our students that wanted to do a little like box of chocolate or a little heart. So I'm going to show you guys how we're going to position the hand, how we're going to use some of these lines, and then you do what you want to do. You use your imagination, your creativity, and bring the elements that make you happy. And then we can turn into a greeting card or maybe some art to decorate your house. We're going to use simple supplies, accessible materials that you probably have at home, and we're going to have fun doing it. So I'm going to switch my hand. You guys are going to be able to see what I'm going to do and the supplies that I'm going to use. You can follow along with me or use some of my ideas as inspiration and then create your own. So for this one, we can use our paper vertical like this, which is the portrait orientation, or you can do it sideways like this. It really depends on what you're going to be handing out. I'm going to show you an example of what I did with this one. I did it in a vertical position because the bouquet is actually really tall. And then you can pick, you decide how you want to do it. There are two ways that we can show the hands. We have a way that we can show, just like when we're holding like this, we have a big thumb showing. The other hands, maybe you only see a little bit of the end of the hands, depending on how small the bouquet is. Or we holding something that is so big. Let's say I have this bucket, or maybe let me empty something. Okay, I have this, and when I hold it like this, I see that I see my hand like here, my arm coming here, and it goes up and around, but I don't see what's around. This line is the line already holding the object. And then my thumb is going to be right here. And this is how my hand is going to come on the back. I hardly see or don't even see, if this is a little bit bigger, the end of the fingers. Another way is for you to have like you're holding like this. Let me find another way to show you guys. Let me switch my camera now. If you're holding like this, so you're handing something to somebody. So let's say this is a bouquet and I'm handing this to you. So you have the arm, you have the connection with the hand. And then on this one, you can do maybe holding like this where you see the end of the fingers, the line here, and you hardly see the thumb. Or if you want to do it like this, so we can change it up a little bit. So we have that way of holding, and we have, now I'm confused. And then you have that way of holding with only the thumb. Okay, I'm going to show you guys both ways, and you pick the one that you like the most, and then we're going to get into our drawing. Okay, so let me switch back my hand so you guys can see the paper. For this, we're going to start sketching with drawing pencil. We have some erasers and we have a pencil sharpener. You guys know that it's always good to have a pencil sharpener close by. When we are holding our pencil, we want to make sure that we hold it towards maybe the middle and at the end. So this sketch is going to look really light and we have time to adjust. And then I'm going to use color pencils. I have a few from Prismacolor. I highly recommend using a better, smoother, soft Prismacolor or color pencils. And then I love these markers from Ohuhu. You can find it at Amazon. On the website, we have links to our supplies that we recommend. They come in a variety of colors and you can buy smaller packages, very affordable. One side is small, fine points. The other one is the broad one. Oops, if I can open it. So it's really good brand. It's really good quality. And I love the colors. Okay. So we are going to start by understanding the space we have to work with. So let's pretend that this one, let's take that this one I'm going to work vertically. And I want the hand to show the entire hand like this, holding something. Okay. So I'm going to position the arm, and if you want something to be as tall as this one, then I want to make sure that we have more space at the top or on this side. So the arm is going to come all the way to where I want this to go. So we need to plan, we need to understand. So I'm going to use my lines. I'm going to do the arm coming here. The arm can be a little bit wider or very skinny. We can turn into a little bit more cartoonish way. I think that would be nice. I'm going to hold My person is going to be using long sleeves because it's Valentine's, so February is usually a little bit colder. And then right at the top, that's where the arm is going to start showing up. So when you hold something like this and you're wearing long sleeves, you'll probably see some of the fabric actually go down. So we're going to go right there, and then we're going to start placing. This goes up slightly for the thumb. That's going to position right across. And then on this one, it goes slightly down. And now we're going to make the first line for our pinky. Then another line for the other finger. We're going to make it 4 lines, like it's folding, like the hands are going to be like this. And this line is going to come all the way here and round up. We don't see the thumb, so don't worry, because we're not going to just chop that thumb up. Here, here, and this pink is a little bit, that's okay. I'm going to bring a little bit closer. You guys can see. So if this is how you want to make yours, with the hand doing like this, we only see that line coming here for the thumb. You see that motion over here. I'm doing this upside down. Then you see your pinky over here. Then that's it. And then we're going to put whatever is that we are handing out, that we're giving to somebody, we put it on the hands. Now, if you want to do the hands coming on the opposite side or the same size and just showing the thumb, let me see, I'm going to do it on this side. What you're going to do is, so you have the hand coming on the same side of the paper, closing over here. Then you have the arm going like this. And then this goes up. This goes slightly down. And then you have that motion for the thumb. This is your nail. This is your big thumb. Let me clean up over here that line because I made it too confusing. And you need to try. And if you don't like it, then try again and just see until. And then your paper bag or whatever you're handing out, it's going to fit right in here, in that gap. Okay, so you have your little thumb. Actually, your nails, you won't be able to see your nails like this. It would be more like the nails are at the top as you're handing something like this, maybe slightly. Anyway, position it, put it there. If you want to make it more cartoonish, you don't even have to put a nails over here. Have it there, and it's super, super simple. Again, go back where the sleeves are closing, get a line that goes slightly down. So that's going to be that little chubby part over here, round that part over here. As you're holding something like this, you see if you have something here, this one comes over here. This is the motion we're going to do from the arm. It comes slightly here. We have the hand, and that goes. And then at the top, it goes right at the top to go around. So here and here. And then let's say I want this to be more pointy, kind of wrap paper in 2 different legs, just like I had it in my other one. We see it here, right here at the top. We can go pointy, and then we have that little opening, pretending that we're going to fill in now with flowers. So it's almost like there's a little folding with these, and we can make lines for the foldings that will look more realistic. And then you can just create as many beautiful flowers in your bouquet. You can have leaves falling. Just make it beautiful. You can have maybe hearts, or maybe heart heart balloons over there. So just make this like the most beautiful bouquet ever. And then on the other one, we can decide maybe I want to do a package. Let me bring this like really tall. And it comes right where I want the thumb to be on the side. So it's really holding this. And I want this package to be maybe a box. You can have maybe a rose inside. Or how about chocolate candy? That looks really, or maybe a baguette. I don't know, maybe your Valentines, you can have whatever you want. You can give as a gift. So I'm going to do donuts. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Okay. I don't know who said that, but I heard it. I have some round shapes. Some it's going to be some donuts. I think it's going to be, it's a good idea. Some we have holes. This one not have. Okay. I have it there, and maybe there's a flower coming. Some flowers coming out again as well. So we're holding flowers. I'm gonna make big petals. This one, it's gonna be more like a tulip. Some leaves. Another one here can be more like a rose. Just making it simple. And I think that looks lovely. So now it's all about coloring. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have both of them showing it here so you see the two ideas. I'm going to start with getting the skin tone. Skin tone can be any shade you want. I'm going to get something that looks more like mine. I have this one. It's a little bit lighter than my skin color. But I'm going to use this and see if that works. Okay. So pick yours, find a selection. I think this one is going to look too grayish. Let me get another one. Oh, I like this beige. Okay, that's it. So try it out, see what you like. I'm going to use color pencil for my hand now. I'm going to go over. I'm putting a lot of pressure because I want this to be really fill in, really dark. A lot of pigments from my color pencil. Really getting into. And then on the other one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have markers. Let me see if I have skin tones over here. This one I'm going to have a darker skin color. Let's see if this one is good. Yeah, this one should be good. I'm going to outline it first. Yeah, that's perfect. I don't have a lot of ink on this. Let's hope that there's more. Yes, okay, that'll be enough. It's just a small space. So I'm going now. Let me switch to the very tip of that brush, not brush, marker. Going over again because I'm running out of ink over here. Okay, so that's a great color. Love both of these compositions. Oh my gosh, they're looking so incredible. So now I want to start painting the box here and the wrap here, and then we're going to go for the other things. I just want to kind of start giving some colors to the object. So for my box over here, I think I'm going to go. I think it would be really nice to have a red outline. Got one that's not working. I should have tried it before. Now it's too late. Let me get this. Okay, this one is good. Aligning. If you want to make it look more like a three-dimensional box, we can extend this to the side a little bit like this. Make it look like it's a little bit thicker here. Would be nice. I'm gonna fill in, it's gonna be like a plastic or clear sheet over here so we can see what's inside the box. And everything else I'm gonna fill in with the red. Okay. And I think the inside I'm gonna make maybe caramel look. I don't know. We can, any color is a good color. Or maybe pink. I'm just gonna fill in. Okay. Let me find a color. Maybe I can use color pencil. Like a nice pinkish would be nice. And yeah, I think a color pencil would be nice. I'm gonna go around my objects because this is the bottom of the box and everything else is a clear sheet. So I'm gonna do every small little round shape as a different color, like maybe a nice rainbow selection of donuts or candy. I think it would be very colorful for this. Or maybe I can go more monochromatic with a lot of different shades of the same one color I'm gonna pick. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just filling in with this pink. Really, really love that. So now I'm gonna go for that one. On this one, I'm gonna use maybe I'm gonna use red here as well for the wrapping. I think it would be nice. I'm gonna outline it first. And then we have this. On this one, I'm gonna go over a few times because I want this to show a little bit darker. And these foldings for, I'm just gonna have little lines. And then I think I'm gonna go with color pencil. Let me get this. Greens and oranges and reds. Let me get my red. I think this one's gonna be a good one. Fabulous, perfect. And I need to think about the nails. Maybe I'm gonna do a color nail. It would be nice to make it. What color should I put for the nail over there? I think a blue or purple would be really cool. Okay. Putting a little bit more pressure on the edges. Getting here a little bit darker. Since we outline, it's gonna be darker anyway on the edges. Just make sure you give your best and do a beautiful, beautiful coloring, okay? Just give your best. Because if you're tired, you can just take a break, press pause. So don't rush through your masterpiece, especially if you're making a special gift for someone to show your love and appreciation, right? So you give your best. And if you need to rest, just stop, pause it, and come back. Okay. So I have it here. And I'm going to use the same color pencil here. I'm going to go here for my rose. I didn't know if I want to do color pencil or not, but as I was coloring there, I thought it would be nice to do with color pencil. We have my rose over there. We get small touch up with the darker shade, blending some. Make it nice. Now I'm gonna get a green marker to do the stem. And I'm gonna do all of the same way. This one can even have a little leaf right here. Okay, I'm gonna have some, let's see another color that I can do. This one. I'm gonna outline it with the marker. I'm gonna fill in the back one with it because I want it to be darker. And then I'm going to set this aside over here. And then I'm going to get, let me see if I find it a lighter shade. Let's see if it's going to work. It's looking super blue. Oh, this one is nice. I think it looks lovely. And I can go with a darker blue or violet. And also do some touch-ups to give some nice texture over here. I think that looks nice. I'm gonna bring it closer. As you can see, there's so many different ideas, so many different ways that we can get to these things. I want you guys to just enjoy exploring these ideas. And I think this work is really missing some oranges, lighter green. So I'm gonna go with orange here for my last flower. I'm gonna go with color pencils on the outline. And get these beautiful petals here. A lot of pressure in doing this. And then I'm going to go from the inside of the flower and in, keeping that motion from the inside and the petals, one at a time. I think it looks really cool. Then I'm going to make it really light touch, fill in the rest. Now I'm going to bring some yellows. I'm going to get this yellow here, and I'm going to fill in just coming from the inside. I'm going to make the yellow button. And look how lovely it looks. I'm putting good pressure on it now and blending my color pencil lines over here. This orange with some yellow, it really brightened up the, made the colors so much more lighter, the composition that's so much lighter. I absolutely love it. And then I'm gonna go with a little bit of, I'm gonna get some brown over here. I'm gonna get a darker brown, maybe the one that I used for the other project, put it here. Just make some marks. Some low lights, some marks over there. Look how cool it looks. Okay, so since I have this brown now, I'm gonna do my first donut. It's gonna be just a big brown, especially on the outside lines. And then because this is a three-dimensional thing, because I want to eat this, it's not a flat thing, it's not a pancake. And then right at the top, you're gonna see it lights up. It gets a little bit lighter right at the top. Maybe there's some sugar powder on top, and then the corners. Okay, then I'm gonna do this one. Is gonna have like a dough, like a cake dough or a donut dough. And inside that, I needed to have that. Let me get the pink again. Because if this is a hole over here, we see the bottom of the box, right? Yeah. Then I'm gonna just have the outside, and then we have the little frosting at the top. And the frosting, what color should the frosting be? I think would be, get red again. Get a cherry or a strawberry frosting. Delicious. Okay. I'm gonna go now for a lighter one here. I'm gonna color in with the texture little thingy. And then I'm gonna get, you know, sometimes some decorations will go with lines like, I think this one doesn't show much. Get a marker here. I have this one. Another one, so many different ideas, going to be just possibilities. I'm going to do a blueberry one. This one is nice. And that matches my composition over here too. This one is going to be a big ball of blueberry. And I'm going to go on the outside a little bit to show a little bit of the cake and the dough showing. Little details. And then the inside is going to be the inside of the box. Then I'm going to repeat the same on this one. A little chocolate with some sugar powder on top. The other one is going to be this lighter one. It would be really nice to do. These lines here, and the last one would be again the same one we have here. Well, this one looks a little bit different. I think I got a different color, yeah, but I like it, and I think it was kind of a nice surprise. The dough, the donut here and inside, and then color the little space here to show the box. I think it looks lovely. I would love to get this for pretty much any day. And I'm gonna get a lighter, different shade of green to put it there. We have it here too. Okay, so now let me give my attention, put my attention over here. I'm gonna get some oranges. I'm just gonna go however it's going to be. And then I'm gonna have another one here. Put it on the side. Now I'm gonna go with some big pink. I'm gonna make this beautiful. Maybe it's a heart balloon. And sometimes, you know, when you do decorations, they will have like these little things that you buy with a bouquet. like little smaller balloons. We have this nice other color. So many possibilities, right? I'm just letting my hand guide me, honestly. Whatever I touch, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good with this. Just adding some more. I'm very excited to see what you guys are doing. I'm really looking forward to seeing the lovely drawings that you guys are putting on your paper. What kind of creative, amazing ideas you guys have. This is actually really red. I wasn't expecting it, but I love it. We'll have another heart here. Okay. And now I think I'm going to fill in with just greens. Get a yellow first. The inside of some of these flowers and bring some pop over here. Then I'm going to go with some greens. We have some dark ones that I can fill in right here inside the box, this little wrap. We can switch to color pencils if you feel like you need to have more color pencils. Different shades of greens now. I don't really have a lot of, let's see if I have to. Another one that is similar. So I need to follow my own advice, which is try the color first to see if I like it or if I have enough ink. I'm just having so much fun. I can improvise and I can find a way around it. And I know you guys can too. Color in. I had a student doing a little tag on the side saying Happy Valentines or from somebody to you. So add the details and then let me know what you did, because I would love to learn from you too. We can find our ways to be unique and original. And I really want to do another flower here. Just need a little bit more green over here. I think this one is good. And now we need to think about the color for the sleeves. For me, honestly, they're very similar with the colors. We have reds and then some beautiful, colorful flowers. We can be playful with this too. So I really like this green. I was looking at this green, but I know I don't have enough. I have one that is similar. I think for this one, I'm gonna do, no, this is the one that is really, it's not working well. Let me outline it. Oops, okay, I'm gonna line it all. Okay. I think you can color that small space since I don't have enough ink for the big space. Okay. And maybe I'm gonna use color pencil for orange. So we see kind of a complementary color. Ah, a split complementary. A darker green and this bright orange. Oh my gosh, it looks so nice. So color pencils and markers are really like best friends. They work really well together. They complement each other. I highly recommend, and it's easier to work with color pencils on top of markers if you want to layer them than vice versa, but it works just fine if you do color pencils first. But the markers are going to take over the color pencils if you go the opposite way. So I'm really happy with this. You have the option to go with black pencil and outline the hand over here to make it more define the space, or use a small, like a fine marker. You can write here love or happy Valentines, or this is for you. You can outline the box. I feel like the box needs some outlining now. The shape in here. Here. Okay. I think this one is absolutely done. So let me think of a color for the sleeve over here. I'm going for orange because I just love it so much how it turned out over here. Maybe I don't have any blue here, so let's do blue. Let me get a nice green blue. I think it would be good. Let me try on that piece. This one is good and I have enough. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'll go here on the side, use the broad side. Fabulous. And then I'm gonna switch to the small and fine point and do the touch-ups. That is incredible. The only thing that I know I need to do, I'm gonna get this slider, is get the nail here. I'm gonna do a natural nail, so no color. So I think I can go get some brownish here on the paper. Just little marks right in between these two packages here to show a little shade. Okay. I am super excited about these. They're looking amazing. If you want to outline each individual heart or flower, give more details or texture, feel free to do this with a color pencil or marker or permanent marker. But we have two ways of handing out a gift and holding something a little bit more cartoonish, but it looks really, really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I have mine over here. So these can be beautiful decorations for your house. It can also be given as a greeting card. So you have it on one side and then on the other side, you can write something or just frame it and give to somebody as a gift. So many possibilities. Change the colors, change what they're holding. Maybe they're holding a big heart like a box of chocolates too. I keep thinking of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a lovely Valentine's, and I see you guys soon. Okay. Thank you very much, guys.